Hello, welcome back to PokéBoys, the Season 6 GymLocke we have going on. We're going to be talking about Leg 3 tonight. Yeah, how you guys doing tonight? Dad's here with me. Kumino's here. How you doing, Kumino?
Can't complain. I've seen better, but it is what it is.
Yeah, looking very enthusiastic down there.
He had a really good leg 3.
Yeah. Dad, how are you doing tonight, man?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm excited about what we got into.
Nice. Well, let's get right into it. Let's not beat around the bush. We'll just jump right into Leg 3. And this is Season 6, so you guys should know the drill by now. We're going to start off recapping our teams from the end of Leg 2. My team was looking like this. I had Bulge, the Miltank, at level 19, Pacific, the Magby, at level 20, Anna, the Nidoran female, at 21, Clevin, the Heracross, at 20, Sherry, the Butterfree, at 20, and Fury, the Spinnerack, at 20. Kumino, what was your team looking like after Leg 2?
All right, I had Kaido the Gyarados at level 26 with the Intimidate ability. I had
Nice.
Marvin the Magnemite, my starter, at level 25 with Sturdy. I had Moon the Knockdown at level 26 with Keen Eye. I had Felicia the Sand Slash at level 25 with Sand Veil. And Sabrina the Kadabra at level 26 with Synchronize. And James the Growler at level 24 with Intimidate.
Very nice. Dad, what was your team looking like?
All right, so I had Lemonhead, the Flaffy, level 28. Big Back, my Magnemite at level 21. Rocky, the Onyx at level 29. And Willy Wonka, my Togetic at 26.
Willy Wonka. Very nice. Teams are coming along. And we finished in Ecruteak City last leg, wrapping up beating Morty for our 4th gym badge. And we were told, I believe, in Ecruteak about a sick Pokemon in the lighthouse in Olivine City. So, of course, our curious minds, we wanted to go investigate. So we were to head west over to Olivine City. Mm-hmm. But did you guys do anything before heading that way? I went back. I did some backtracking because now we have Surf available. Strength is available too. And I was on the hunt for a Moonstone. Kumino was awesome, and he's like, you can buy the Moonstone as a perk at the Poké-Dome or whatever that whole thing was.
Pokéathlon. There we go.
There you go. Yeah. That's it. But I didn't do that. I actually just went to the ruins of Alf, and if you go in front of one of the rooms, there's like a picture, and if you use flash in front of the picture, a secret room opens up, and there's a few items, one of them being a Moonstone. I did not know that off the top of my head. I looked it up.
I was gonna say
that. Yeah, I never knew that. Oh my god.
Yeah,
some serious skills right there.
Yeah, exactly. I wish I could say that I did know that, but no, I looked it up. So I got the Moonstone in hand, so I can eventually evolve Anna, of course, into Nidoqueen. And yeah, did you guys do anything though? That's all I did before heading over to Olivine.
Okay, so this is where my old age kicked in because as of recording this week, Wednesday was my birthday, so I'm 40 officially now.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. Thank you. I could not remember where you got the Eevee from. I thought you got it from one of the Kimono girls, but I was searching around Ecruteak for like 40 minutes or so until I just decided to look it up, and I had to go get it from Bill. So I went to Goldenrod and got it from his house.
Yeah, that's right. I thought that you got it from a Kimono girl too, because I went in there and I was like, "No one's giving me anything. What's?"
I don't know where I get that notion from. Like I don't know, maybe it was in the original. You got it from the Kimono Girl.
Yeah, well, don't feel bad because like we didn't talk about this. I literally did the same thing. I went back into the little theater and talked to the girl, and yeah,
I mean, I did get surf out of the deal, but
yeah,
um,
it's one of those weird like Mandela effect things.
yeah. But I didn't. I decided that I didn't need to catch anything for this leg because I felt the team was pretty good, and I wanted to focus on more challenging things, like Claire and her dragons coming down the pipeline. So I more so focused on trying to ascertain TMs and better boos and figure out who would be best for that battle. But like you said, the Pokeathlon, that's where I got my water stone from. After I did about 10 or so games, I don't know, like they was actually enjoyable. So
nice.
it didn't feel as much of a trudge. But I did have to go back and play Voltorb Flip because I needed Ice Beam.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I went and did that, and I finally got Ice Beam and taught Surf and Ice Beam to Blake. That's the Vaporeon
Oh, nice.
name. Yeah. And then I went and trained it up on between Route 36 and 42. Got strength like you had did from the guy that came out the cave.
Yeah,
Did some training in that cave on Route 42. I think it's called Mount Mortar, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then I headed west to Route 38.
Nice. Dad, you didn't do much here before heading over to Olivine?
Well, we meet Boba before that?
No, that's on the way.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you played Voltorb Flip yet, Dad?
Is that the?
It's like the card
the
game
mine-
and the
Yeah, the Minesweeper game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I played it like twice last leg, and I'm like, I ain't got time for this because I had to, as you all remember, I had to play 4 gyms.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna get sucked into this.
Yeah,
I'm out.
it's fun though.
It is
It's
fun.
like it's the best game corner game I think that they've ever had.
Yeah,
it's okay. Do not mind the dog in the backyard barking. He has been let outside to use the bathroom for the night.
That's okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so we head west over to Route 38, of course, and like Dad just alluded to, we run into a gentleman there named Boba, we'll call him, and he's opening a state-of-the-art safari zone over in Cianwood. Is that how you say that name?
That's what I called it.
Cianwood.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Do you remember? Dang, that was a bad time to ask him no question. Do you
no, go ahead. Go
ahead.
ahead. You can ask.
Do you remember if there was a safari zone in Johto and in the originals?
No, in the original they did not have it. Well, wait a minute. Now hold on. Cause see, again, old age kicking in.
Yeah.
Welcome to 40.
Did you just go back to the safari zone in Kanto when you got to the post game?
Yeah, I could have sworn that's what it was.
Okay, because I don't remember this being here. Outside of the remakes, obviously. So I think this is correct us if we're wrong in the comments, of course. But I think this is a new addition here in HeartGold and Soul Silver, this Safari Zone over in Cianwood. So that's kind of cool. And we have another thing we could possibly do this leg later on. What's up, Dad?
I just looked it up. So red, blue, yellow have a Safari Zone that can be accessed through normal gameplay. Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal do not.
Oh, there you go. Yep. So it was added here in the remakes, which is pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, once you get to Olivine, nothing of note really happened on the way for me. Was it pretty uneventful for you guys too? Once you get to
uneventful. The only thing that I did was I picked up Drain Punch over there by the silo.
Yep. Which I was very sad that my Heracross could not learn. So sad.
Heracross can learn it, nor the Machop can learn it.
No, really? Oh, dude,
Really?
I don't think I have anyone who can learn it, which is very sad. Drain Punch is one of my favorite moves.
Right.
But also kind of by the silos, if you go in the farm there, the Miltank farm,
Yeah.
I think you have to bring 10 Oran berries to give to them to heal up the Miltank or whatever. And then I believe the reward is you can get Moo Moo milk.
Yeah, you
I want to
Yes.
say that
buy
you
Moo Moo
can
milk.
buy it, which is a pretty good healing item. But yeah, outside of Drain Punch and healing the Miltanks, not much going on between Ecruteak and Olivine City. Once you get to Olivine, though, you can get the good rod from one of the fishermen in the town
House
there.
in front of the gym. Yeah.
Yep. But
Your
this,
rival, in my
Yeah.
case, Venom, comes to annoy me again to try
That's
to
right.
talk smack
Yep.
about Jasmine.
just pushes us out of the way. No battle this time. You'll notice I did a lot of. I had a very ADHD leg because I get to Olivine, I get the good rod, bump into Kumad, of course, and then I'm like, oh crap, it's I don't remember the day, Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday. I need to go try the bug catching contest again. So went all the way over there. My team's a little bit higher now, so I'm still under leveled to what I'm running into at the national park, but I was in there for quite a while. I didn't have any luck really running into anything I wanted, which of course would be Pinsir or Scyther. I can catch Beedrill, but at this point I don't really have a reason to have Beedrill on the team because I have Butterfree and didn't run into anything. And then a Beedrill ended up like KOing me. So another failed bug catching contest. One of these times I will catch something in the dang
in the
bug
chat.
Yes.
I mean, not in the chat, in the comment section. I'm sorry. I was watching something on Twitch, and yeah.
But yeah, in Olivine, there's not an incredible amount of things to do. You go to the gym and you learn that Jasmine's not there. And we remember, of course, somebody saying something about the sick Pokemon in the lighthouse. So you head over to the lighthouse, and it's kind of a nice little trainer battle area as you ascend to the top, which I very sorely needed some trainer battles because I'm pretty low level. So that was nice. Make it up to the top, and Jasmine is there nursing a sick Ampharos. She said it needs medicine from Cianwood, so we're surfing south. Did anything of note happen in the lighthouse for you guys? Any evolutions, maybe, or funny battle stories?
No, nothing really funny. Like, I remembered this place being irritating to me,
Yeah.
but maybe I'm remembering the original because I could have sworn there was way more battles than it
Yeah.
was in this lighthouse. But it was pretty smooth. Got swagger and a couple of other items, so it wasn't too bad.
Nice. Dad, I saw you say something into your muted microphone.
I pulled a mic. I remember there being, I mean, for me, it seemed like there were a lot of battles in this. And I felt like the lighthouse was pretty tall. And then I remember going out the one side and I fell, which was cool. Not really. But yeah, nothing really crazy happened there.
So Dad needed to get some medicine for him too, along with the Ampharos.
Limping over into Cianwood, just
a kid with a broken leg, nothing to worry about. It's okay.
Start calling you
right.
Bran.
Using this Magnemite to help.
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
So obviously, when we first walk in there, there's an elevator.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
Didn't even think to try to use the elevator. I just went for the stairs.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about it, like I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway, right?
Right.
Because that was the
Right,
easy
yeah.
way up. You
Yeah.
can only use it once you talk to Jasmine.
Right. Well, no, you can definitely use it before because of the fast forward and the sprinting. The first time I went into the lighthouse, guys, I like accidentally walked into the elevator like 6 times in a row. And so yeah, just rode the elevator a whole bunch of times. But the thing is, you can use the elevator, but the door in that's closing the room that Jasmine's in is locked until you leave it from the inside. So riding the elevator is kind of pointless, except
Yeah.
there's an item up there. It wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah, a super potion.
Yep, super potion. So yeah, so we're surfing down to Cianwood. At this point, I have the moonstone in hand, and so I was like, let me see if Nidoran learns anything. Like if there's anything that I have to wait for, or am I just gonna evolve this as soon as I gain a level? And the only cool thing would have been Poison Fang, but it was like the high 30s, and by that point, we will basically be at the Elite Four, and I don't want to have a Nidoran female just hanging out until the Elite Four. So yeah, on the way to Cianwood, on the surf journey, I made sure to hit up all the trainers, and Anna evolved into Nidorina, and then I slapped that Moonstone down, and she evolved into Nidoqueen.
Nice.
Also, Fury, my Spinnerack, evolved into an Ariados on the way, which is pretty cool because I've never actually used an Ariados before, and I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. Did anything happen for you guys on the way?
Let's see. Picked up Pluck, and that was it because I avoided all of the trainers. In which I put a little side note saying that this is going to come back to bite me later.
Yes. So there are, of course, we have the Whirl Islands, like right next to Cianwood. So those are 4, I think, little cave systems that are blocked off by whirlpools, so we can't get into those yet.
That's what those were. Okay.
That is the home to Lugia, one of the
the
legendary
Guardian of the
Pokemon.
Sea.
Yes.
Ooh.
The guy to Kumino's left on the screen here.
This guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the guy to his right is atop the burned tower in Ekritique City. So
right. I'm telling them, hey guys, no battling.
Yes.
Not Kyogre and
chill.
Groudon.
I don't need Rayquaza just coming in, just being like, stop it.
Right.
Killing everything.
Yeah. So go ahead.
I was just gonna say I try to avoid everything here too, like Kumino did. The only thing I wrote down was, in my mind, this whole time, I've been like on the hunt for the shiny Gyarados.
Oh.
And I'm like, maybe he's here. He is not there.
Not yet.
Not
soon
yet.
enough. Soon enough.
Yeah, soon.
Well,
soon.
I'll tell you later. But I get through this part and get to Cianwood City.
Nice. I slew many Tentacruel. I use this surf ride for the trainer battles. I searched out every trainer on the route, but then also did some wild training against the Tentacruel because my team was very very underleveled.
Tentacool are the Zubat of the sea.
Yes, they are.
I really like the Tentacruel.
Tentacruel is really cool, and Jared actually just finished a challenge run that he just does on the side and posts about in the Play Along Podcast Discord. And he had a Tentacruel on his team on the run and said he really liked it.
Wait.
That's pretty cool.
Based off of what I just said about it being the Zubat of the sea, why haven't it gotten any love?
What do you mean?
Golbat got the evolution with Crobat,
and people love Crobat.
Why Tentacruel did not get any love
That's
like
a good
that?
question.
Now, I know it's pretty strong. I get that, but like it could get something, you know.
Oh. If only we knew some people that could make something like that happen.
Yeah, we knew some people that can make that kind of thing happen for Tentacruel.
Make that dream a reality, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. I do want to use a Tentacruel really bad. And the Tentacruels I was slaying were giving me many, many hundreds of experience points. So I didn't feel bad just running through those bad boys. But once you get to Cianwood, the little small island, so that again there's not a lot going on here. If you go to the very top of the island, you'll run into Suicune again, just kind of chilling there, and he jumps off the ledge and looks at you again, gives you a little sniffle, and then darts out onto the water. And of course, if Suicune's there, that means Eugene is going to be right there too, and he's all jazzed.
How Suicune loves you and not him.
Yeah, so maybe if I battled you, I could earn Suicune's respect, and it will sniffle me too. And so he challenges us to a battle. This was prior to my Tentacruel slaying, so I was under leveled, and he just annihilated me with Haunter. Like his Haunter ran through my team.
Wow.
And I lost. Wow. And you can't battle him again because I went back up there and he was gone. So how did you guys do? I'm sure you guys beat Eugene no problem.
For me, I did it after the gym.
So
nice. Yeah, in which it was easy peasy because Patricia destroyed his Drowsy with a fly. Sabrina hit his Electro with 2 side beams that just annihilated it, and Hunter came in and James bit it twice and it disappeared. So
nice. Do you get anything for beating him or just the satisfaction?
No, he just still cries and then he runs off.
Nice. How was your battle with Eugene?
So prior to this, I went into one of the houses where some dude is freaking out, scared of some guy threatening to take his Pokemon. Sounds like something douche would do. Rival.
Yeah.
So he asked me to take his Pokemon, Shuckle, and protect him for a little while.
Oh, yes.
So, Shuckle. And then this is when I go up and see the Suicune. Yeah,
Shuckle. One of the most useless Pokemon to ever exist.
Tell me about it. So
I was going to spit Pepsi all over. So Shuckle has its uses. It has a very high defense. It's just not useful for us because I don't think anybody. Well, no, maybe did Bugsley ever have one?
Let me look. Go ahead, continue talking. I'll look.
So I fought his Drowsy first. Rocky took him out. Haunter comes out. He took out Rocky, and then Lemonhead took out Haunter, and then the Electrode came out, wiped out everyone else, and I was down to my Shuckle. Well, not my Shuckle. I almost had this thing knocked out. It was in the red.
Yeah.
But it ended up knocking out everybody. So, yeah. But then
I wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. Thank you for the solidarity. Shuckle is not on Bugsy's team anywhere. So, another Pokemon that could really use some love. Shuckle.
Yeah. People have been begging for that for years.
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
All right.
So yeah, Yucine and Suicune, they're gone now. Sounds like, you know, Yucine and Dad and I's game probably earned Suicune's respect, but
Hey, he
yeah,
can have all the sniffles.
yeah. You will receive no sniffles in Kumino's game.
Right, that's right. I get all of the nose boops.
Yeah, so of course, the real reason we're here is to get the medicine for the Ampharos to help Jasmine. And you walk into the little pharmacy there, tell the guy what's going on. He's like, okay, I have this super secret medicine. Why don't you take it and give it to Jasmine? So we put
And
that
he
in.
also told Dad, I also got some back pain medicine for you.
You're looking a bit rough.
Which I didn't find out till after the gym. So I was hurting pretty bad.
Nice. Speaking of gym, that's another thing that we can do here.
Indeed.
And this is Chuck, the fighting type gym leader. I love how he is just standing under a man-made waterfall that's just dumping water on his head. That's his training.
I walk in, see him. I didn't realize it was Chuck. So I wrote, some guy standing under a waterfall. Doesn't even notice me because he's so busy training. Okay, buddy. Then I move on. This guy's stupid.
Right. But once you see the contraption in there, you realize why his wife is out front saying, like, I need him to stop this madness now. Because I imagine that he has spent all of their life savings on that thing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Which actually might be pretty brilliant if you think about it. Isn't no, that's rock. Never mind. I was thinking their weakness is water, but not for fighting.
That would have been cool if Brock trained like that.
Waterboarding.
Yeah, just waterboarding is Onyx.
You will be.
Onyx in there with the swirly.
Yeah. Oh man. Team
will be resistant to water.
Team Plasma would not like be happy.
They got umbrella hats. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Team Plasma would come all the way from Unova for some like Pokemon ethic violations going on there.
You, sir, definitely did not deserve Pokemon.
Yeah. I do like his gym setup. I think it's pretty funny. You gotta climb up and shut the water off. And then of course Chuck's like, what the heck? I was training.
Your wife told me to put an end to this and send you home.
That's right.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get out of here.
Then he admits to being trash. He's like, yeah, I'm strong, but I might not be that strong in battle.
Yeah. So my levels at challenging Chuck, I was from my lowest level was 23, my highest was 27. So go in, and his Poliwrath at level 31 just ran through my team. So I was like, crap. Back to the Tentacruel. So I went surfing. Got all my team up to level 30, upon which Pacific then evolved into Magmar. So we're getting there finally, having some evolutions this leg after having no evolutions the last two legs.
Yeah.
And I was able to beat him on my second attempt. Bulge and Anna took out his Primeape. Clevin soloed Poliwrath, which was pretty cool. I had to use a couple potions because the battle was very intense between the Poliwrath and the Heracross, but Clevin does know Aerial Ace, which is very nice to get that super effective on the Poliwrath. Dad, how was your match with Chuck?
So he started with his Primeape. I got him beat by Big Back. And then Poliwrath came out and beat everybody to a pulp.
Yeah.
So I lost, healed up. So I had to do some like digging a little bit because I'm like, there is no like Poke Shop or Poke Mart that I know visible place.
Mm-hmm.
But then I found that I can go back to the dude that gave me the secret potion, which sounds really stupid on my part, but if you go back to him, you can buy the things.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I found this out after the gym, so
Oh.
but it was okay. It was okay. So I healed up, went back. Did he only have 2 Pokemon?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. So again, Primeape, big back got him. Poliwrath beat up most of my team again, but I ended up beating him with big back. I switched him back in.
Nice. Kumino, how did you wreck Chuck?
Okay, so the gym was a piece of cake because, of course, you know that I went in with Sabrina in the front.
Naturally.
And just like I said, that's why it was so funny to me that he admit that, yeah, he's strong and his training actually doesn't help his Pokemon or him in Pokemon battles. I'm just like, bruh, like, how did you make a gym leader now?
Yeah.
He's too busy trying to drown himself.
Yeah. Like essentially, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to drown yourself because Patricia, Sabrina took out the Primate with 1 Psybeam, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna let Patricia do this thing, and Patricia came in and wrecked the Poliwrath with 2 plucks. Like that was it.
Nice.
Like the Poliwrath didn't even attack.
Oh wow,
that was great.
My Butterfree Cheryl did learn Psybeam this leg too, which is pretty nice. So I was able to swap out Confusion for Psybeam. Yeah, we head back up to all of. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I forgot to say that Big Back evolved into Magneton.
Nice.
What level are you?
At this point, I don't know. High enough to evolve.
Clearly, I haven't been doing enough work. Like the main part of this leg for me was all of the stuff to get Vaporeon.
Right.
So a lot of training didn't happen for me. None, to be more precise.
Yeah,
at least you have that little surf route to train Melvin if you need.
Yes.
I
shall hit back there.
Yeah. So of course we get Fly and the ability to use Fly after beating Chuck, so we can just hop on one of our trusty Pokemon and fly back up to Olivine City, deliver the medicine to Jasmine to heal the Ampharos so the lighthouse can be restored to its former glory and we can stop having shipwrecks and all that stuff. She returns to the gym, and when you leave the lighthouse, get a call from the Safari Zone warden saying it's open now. So, of course, ADHD kicked in, and I was like, you know what, Jasmine? Just wait a second. I'm going to go check out the new Safari Zone. So I flew back to Cianwood and went to check it out, and it was really cool and actually very helpful because to get to the Safari Zone, you have to go through like a cave, and it's like a little mini route to get to the Safari Zone, and along the route are more trainers to battle, which I desperately needed to do some leveling. So I made it up there, and there's a Poke Center and some kind of like vendors outside the Safari Zone, which is pretty cool too. So it unlocks it as a fly point on your map. So ADHD kicked in again before I actually went into the Safari Zone. And I was like, oh, I need to go do the bug catching contest again. So I flew to Goldenrod. And I didn't get my Scyther yet, but I did catch a Pinsir, and I named it Basilone after John Basilone, a character from the Pacific, rowdy Marine machine gunner, who actually was an actual Marine, John Basilone, and he was a really good boxer in real life too, like just knocked a ton of dudes out like all the time.
I
And
don't know about
pincers,
Pincer being a good boxer, but it could definitely put some people to sleep.
that's right.
Just not the kind of sleep that a boxer does. I
That's
think
right.
Pincer's
So
probably putting people
when
to death.
yeah, when I thought of Basilone as a nickname, like I really wish I would have nicknamed Heracross Basilone because he's fighting type. It would have made a little more sense. But yeah, so we caught Pincer, named it Basilone, and I was pretty happy. But again, I really want Scyther because I want to evolve it into Scissor and have that steel type on the team. But after that happened, flew back to the Safari Zone. The warden has like warden tests for you to do. The first one is to catch a Geodude, which I did, returned it back to him, and he's like, all right, later I'll give you another test. In the Safari Zone, I did catch a Jigglypuff, which I didn't think I was going to be able to get before Kanto. I named it Crosby after the character Crosby from Masters of the Air, of course, who's nicknamed after Bing Crosby, and Jigglypuff, famous for using Sing. So it only makes sense. I caught a Giraffe too in there, and I phoned a friend and asked Nick from Showboys to help me name this one, and he couldn't think of anything. So he was just like, just name him Rosie, who is another amazing character from Masters of the Air. So Giraffe was named Rosie, and I did some more training in the grass just below the Safari Zone and leveled up my team some more. Dad, did you do anything with the Safari Zone?
No. I went
Guma-
somewhere completely different.
Did you do anything, Gumino? The Safari Zone?
Not at all. When I got the phone call, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go there because I don't think there's anything possibly there that I can even use. So I'm not going to worry about it right now, but I'll check later.
Nice. Where did you end up going, Dad?
I was on mission to find this shiny
Mission Shiny Gyarados.
So I figured out where he was.
Okay.
So I flew to Route 43. I got strength from some dude running out of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
I went into the cave, which is Mount Mortar, I think.
Yep.
Ran through there. Not many notes because I was trying to run and get out of there as fast as I could. Lemonhead evolved into Ampharos. Is that right?
Nice. Yes.
Which is he's very cool.
Yes, he is.
So I really wanted my shiny. So I got to the Lake of Rage.
Oh wow.
Which is where
my man started leg 4.
I know. And I was like, I'm probably not even supposed to be here yet, but I need this. I need him. I need to get this guy. So he's just chilling there in the lake. You can't miss him. So I I like knocked him down because I was a bit higher level. I think he was only at 30. I was
nice.
a little bit higher. I threw every single ball I had at him. I got him into the red.
Yeah.
And I threw my last Pokeball. And I caught him.
Oh, nice.
Good one.
On the last ball.
I was going to be so mad. I'm like, please, 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 please.
Please tell me you saved it before you
yeah, we're good.
Okay,
we're good.
Look, listen, he has learned his lesson.
I like double check and triple check my saves and make sure that they're saved.
Nice.
Yeah. And I named him Burnt Nug. I asked my son Patrick to come up with a name, and he had
he just burnt some chicken nuggets.
No, I don't have time to look at the text, but it was like this whole sentence. I'm like, dude, come on, you play Pokemon. There's not enough spaces for a freaking sentence. Like it was like chicken is a nugget or something like that. Something weird. I'm like, dude, shorten it.
Yeah.
Then he tried chicken Alfredo. And then I was like, well, what about burnt nugget? But it eventually turned into burnt nug. So I have a burnt nug.
It sounds
That's
like your son was hungry.
Yeah. Feed the boy.
Yes.
So, and there was more that I did, and I really think I got into leg 4 at this point. And the Team Rocket lab that's underneath, like underground.
Oh my God, he's just giving all kinds of spoilers.
I'm sorry. I mean, I can save that for next.
Yeah, let's
All right.
save that.
Next time in Dragon Ball Z.
There was a point where I'm like, I don't have time for this. I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm going back to Olivine.
Nice. That's probably a good choice.
Yes, indeed.
Or else leg 4 would be very, very short for you too.
Well, I actually completed that whole section, so.
Oh,
Wow.
That's awesome.
So needless to say, by the time I get to the gym, it's pretty easy.
I'm sure it is.
This time I went way over what I should have done.
Yeah, you're just covering all your bases this season.
All this to make sure that he gets that shiny Gyarados.
That's right.
I'm gonna cut and paste this into like 4 real quick.
Yeah. How was your battle with Jasmine Kumino?
It was pretty easy. I enjoyed the fact that her trainers was actually appreciative of the fact that we went to help her, and it was like, you know what, we're not even going to battle you. Like, just go ahead, you and Jasmine do y'all thing. We just gonna watch. I was like, good on you. She opened up with her Magnemite. I had Muscle just, vital throw both of the Magnemites into the wall. Sorry, I'm a nice guy, but when it comes to this gym stuff, we get busy.
Yeah.
And Blake just washed Steelix away, despite the fact that we were severely under level.
Oh, you were under level.
Muscle was only level 27, and Blake was level 29.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I did love how the gym trainers did battle you. You still they still exclamation pointed and like caught your attention and talked to you, but they're like, "Hey, thanks for helping Jasmine."
Yeah, you helped Jasmine. We're gonna give you a pass.
Yeah.
We won't lose to you.
Yeah. Thanks. Could I still have $100 though? But yeah, no, I thought that was a pretty cool touch. I enjoyed that. My experience with Jasmine was pretty easy. Pacific one shot the Magnemite, and then missed a Fire Blast on Steelix and ended up getting one shot by Earthquake. So I sent Clevin in, and he took out Steelix with a few Brick Breaks, and then Clevin one shot the Magnemite with a Brick Break, and it was game over.
Nice.
For Jasmine.
Oh, Muscle did evolve into Machoke.
Nice. Very cool.
Awesome.
Very cool. I did not go crazy and play Voltorb Flip for TMs, but I did go to the Goldenrod department store and I bought Fire Blast and I think Thunder.
Yep.
Yeah. And I taught Thunder to Nidoqueen, Fire Blast to Magmar, and I was gonna Thunderbolt Voltorb Flip or
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I was like, I really wanted Thunderbolt. Then I was like, how bad do I want it? Do I want to sit here and play Voltorb Flip forever? And the answer was no.
But then it's such a fun game.
It is a fun game, but I suck at it. And I was looking up where to get Earthquake, and you need like battle points or something, and I don't even know where to do that, so I'll have to look that up. But right now, Nidoqueen only knows Dig for her ground move, which isn't ideal, but I guess it's better than nothing.
Right.
But yeah, after leg 3 here, I finished up with Pacific, my Magmar now, level 30, Bulge, the Miltank at 30, and my whole team was 30. Clevin, my Heracross, Cheryl, my Butterfree, Fury, my Ariados, and Anna, my Nidoqueen. Dad, what was your team at the end?
So before that, I just want to say that Willy Wonka, my Togetic, was MVP versus Jasmine.
Oh, nice.
Love Togetic. Great Pokemon.
Yes.
So I had Rocky, my Onyx, at level 38. He did a lot of,
38.
he did a lot of work. A lot of work, I must say. Then Lemonhead, my Ampharos, level 33. Big Back, my Magneton at level 32. Willy Wonka, Togetic, level 33. Burnt Nug, my Gyarados at level 34.
Nice. Kumino, what was your team?
All right. We got Muscle the Machoke at level 28 with Guts. James the Growlithe at level 28 with Intimidate. Kaidos the Gyarados at level 28 with Intimidate. Marvin the Magnemite at level 29 with Sturdy. Sabrina the Kadabra at level 29 with Synchronize. And Blake the Vaporeon at level 30 with Water Absorb.
Wow. I wasn't expecting to be around the same level as you. That's great. Good
Well, like I
play,
said,
guys.
like the 2-time XP thing, like it just speeds up the grinding. And being that I didn't really grind in this particular case.
True. Yeah, I feel like trade evolutions evolve at level 40, I want to say.
Yeah.
So there should be a Steelix coming soon, a Machamp, an Alakazam, a Magmortar. Yeah, I don't know. The late maybe even a Magnezone. I don't know if Magnezone are in this game.
Magnezone is in the game, but I believe it's a stone evolution, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Or it might be trade. I don't know. It's been a while. No, because the last time I used a Magnezone, I did something to get it, but it wasn't trade. I don't know.
Yeah, the Togepi line is really awesome. To go back to what you said a few minutes ago, Dad. Wasn't that big news in Bushido? Your Togekiss, big news.
Yeah.
Great Pokemon. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe here. Go over to twitch.tv. Go follow Kumino. His link is down below in the episode description. Go subscribe to Showboys while you're at it. We're currently going through Severance Season 2.
Yes.
That's been wild. So go check that out. Both the show and our podcast covering each episode of the show. And you can also head to patreon.com/showboyspodcast. Sign up the Ace Trainer tier on Patreon. It's $3 a month. Get you some early access to unedited episodes, things of that nature. But yeah, let us know in the comments how your teams are coming along and how Leg 3 went for you. If you had any new additions to the team, any evolutions, fun stuff like that. Did you venture over to the Lake of Rage, get the shiny Gyarados like Dad, and basically complete half of Leg 4 while you were at it?
Hey, I'll do it again. It's fine.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week in Leg 4, the penultimate episode. We'll be taking on the final 2 gyms before we prepare for the Elite Four and Champion battles in the season finale. We'll see you guys around. Have a good one.
Peace.